So we're back at Grizzly Gables this week, back to work, and we're hoping to wrap up the interior of this project. My brother's coming this week, so we really want to finish up the interior of the Grizzly Gables cabin just so that they can enjoy it and use it while they're here. The last time he saw this place, it was completely different. So we've done a lot of work on the interior of this place. We refinished all of the logs, put new floors in, built up the wood stove, and we put in new stairs, and it really does just look like a completely different place. The last things we have to do on the Grizzly Gables cabin is put the cabinet doors on all the cabinets, put the appliances in, hook the sink up, range hood. There's a lot of furniture that needs to go in, and then final cleanup. So we're gonna hop inside and get back to work.
See what these cabinet doors look like, because that's what we're doing today. We're going to paint, right? Grace is like, I don't know what we're gonna do. What I like to do is I like to spray the back first. This paint we have is a one coat paint. And then we'll flip them over and we'll paint the front. So, got all the cabinet doors painted, they look great, but now it's time to attach them to the cabinet. These are full overlay cabinet doors, and so what that means is there's a concealed hinge that's inside the cabinet. The way these work is you have to drill a recessed hole in the back side of the door, and the way to do that is Craig has come up with this handy tool for setting these into the doors. So it's already pre-made up your distance from the edge of the cabinet. So you go ahead and you line these up here and here, and then once you're set, then you go ahead, pin that down, and go ahead and drill this. And as you can see, there's already a distance here that has a set screw in it. So that is your distance for how far you're going to be recessing this into the cabinet door. So let's go ahead and drill this one, and I'll show you how it goes in. So the real nice thing about this Craig jig right here is that it's kind of like having your own set jig. This Forstner bit can't walk on you. It's a nice little guide, and also it's very quick too. You don't have to go ahead and measure because the measuring's already done. Once the tool's set, you can do 50 cabinet doors. It doesn't matter. Repeatability of that jig is super nice, right? So now here we have our concealed hinge. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. See, that gets flush put there. We'll attach it with a couple of screws. Once those screws are in place, then that will be your hinge. and this will be attached to your face frame inside. So let me go ahead and put some screws in it. So you want to leave these out the way they are because you'll never be able to attach them this way. So we got our mark set. What do we want our door height to be? Up and down. Once we have this set, it's pretty easy. Just go in here. Now I got one, and we can attach the other one. With this being a half-inch overlay, we should have a half-inch gap between here when these two doors are shut. And as you can see, that works out quite well. Can't see the hinges, and the door I think looks really nice. I'll keep plugging away at them.
Holy cow.
That was crazy. Are you really 4?
How old are you?
4, they can do that.
Did you get a bite? You got one?
Say hi, Everly. Say hi.
Hi, Grace.
Hi.
Oh, it's still... You got it way out there.
Where?
It's way out there still. It's coming in. Here it comes. Here it comes. Reel it in, reel it in.
So I got all the cabinet doors hung. They look great. So now I'm going to move on to the drawers. We have these 3 doors installed. So we splurged on the drawer slides. We went ahead and got these Blum Tandem Plus Blue Motion slides, and I just got done installing those over there, and I'm going to show you how to do it here. They're very easy to install, and I got a little trick up my sleeve that makes it a little easier for getting into a small cabinet. Hayes, can you hand me those little brackets right there?
Where's the bracket?
Those little brackets, them silver ones.
Those are called the rear mounting brackets,
Yep.
son.
Hand me those little rear mounting brackets. Those are right there. Okay, can I have one? These rear mounting brackets, they need to be installed in the back of the cabinet at the same height of the drawers that you're going to put in. Now, I found that in the other one I did, it was kind of complicated to hold this thing in place, get your body in there, and actually put a screw in this thing. So, what I'm going to do instead of actually mounting these to the back by themselves, I bought a 1x4 and I cut it to the height lower than the cabinet, and I go ahead and I mark those 3 marks. Now, I have those marks. I'm going to attach the rear mounting bracket to the actual bottom of the marks, and on the one side of the cabinet, because it goes to the edge of the cabinet this way. And I'll attach these, and then I'll just screw this to the back of the cabinet, and these will be in the right spot. So you don't have to go crawl in there and put these on with a screw gun in there, which is kind of a pain.
Do you need help?
Well, I did, but I'm almost got it. I need a little guy to go in there.
Can you crawl in there and
Can you
hold
crawl in
that?
there and do it?
Hold it for Dad.
Hurry, get in there.
No, because that.
No, I'm right here.
Okay, hold the board for Dad.
Okay. Are you in?
Yeah.
So, now, can you screw that in there?
What?
Right here? Man, everybody needs a helper like Hayes. One more down there.
Okay, can you reach it?
Yeah. Man, big help you are. Here.
Ow! Ow!
Good job. So after that's all done, now it's time to install the drawer slides. So These little slides right here, they go in the rear mounting clips. We'll go ahead and install one. This is the left one. Set it right in there. And then you just need to screw them on the front. The rear mounting brackets are already held. And then this is the little one. And as you can see, these are the clips that clipped into the slides. I've already installed these in the cabinets, in the drawers themselves. So now those are in the front. We'll go ahead and see how well this works out. That clicks in.
Oh, crazy, babe.
Done.
That easy?
That easy.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? No messing around. No, like, you can be off a little bit in the back.
You know what I really like is they're
really
totally
nice.
Invisible.
Yep.
Totally invisible. So probably about twice as much as a normal drawer slide, maybe more. But I think for a high use drawer,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
It's really nice, and that goes flush with it. Like you said, it's just done.
I'm sold.
And they're soft close. I like them because they're very easy to install.
Looks good, babe.
Now I'm going to go ahead and put the middle one in and split the difference, which should be right. We're open. Howdy, Hayes.
Oh, so this kitchen is completely transformed by the doors and the drawers. It was just a bunch of plywood boxes that were painted a pretty color. Now it is a kitchen. So really excited about how this kitchen turned out. It's one of my favorite kitchens that I've ever done. And actually a pretty simple build.
Yeah, so, I mean, everything in this was a pretty simple build, and like you say, the colors of the log place and the actual gray tones of the cabinet, I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, and a very functional kitchen. So we're super excited to turn it over to my brother and see how him and his wife love using it and cooking in it and just spending time in this house. So we're hoping to be able to put out a weekly video moving forward, and we've missed you guys, and we appreciate you being patient with us. So we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yeah, see you later.